What's up, Afterbuzzers? We are back for another episode and the last and final episode of the Love and Hip Hop Season 7 ATL. It's a wrap, and we're talking Keeley versus Sierra and Shooter. I don't know why she's in the business. BK was caught on camera, and Tommy versus Spice is still, they have no resolution. We're going to get right into it. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, Afterbuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. Okay.
Hey, I like this song.
Why does Tyga always have like a little banger though? Like,
It seemed like he came out with more bangers now that he left Kylie.
I don't know. He always has some bangers though. Like,
He do, with the summer
pass me the
bangers.
hookah. Yeah. So we're getting back into a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's a wrap this season. It's been so much mess
Thank God. I'm
news and gossip
so ready
going
for this
on.
to
We
be
got
over.
all of that for you. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Piece. We're gonna get all into this episode. Who I have with me?
Yes. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Kayla Rene'e. Welcome back. Look for the last episode. Thank God.
What do you think about this episode, yo? Like,
I'm actually just like, I was eating my little food, right?
you was like me eating your
forwarding
burrito.
through- Yes. Fast forwarding through commercials and pretty much half of the episode because I was just over it. I'm ready for this to end.
I'm on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood
Yes.
coming next week. Stay tuned.
I'm
Okay.
already in Hollywood, like already.
Right. We already here, so we ready, and we can host
Yes.
the reunion next time. Okay, so let's how about the season? What was your favorite storyline? What was your best addition to the show?
My favorite storyline would probably have to be Tokyo's. It was like everybody else I'm kind of like fed up with all of the drama because I feel like everybody was just being so fake and phony, and I feel like she was like the realest one on this season. It was like she was confident, you know, like her still talking about her body shaming and stuff like that, and so she just like was a great fit for the cast. I don't know if I would want her back for next season, but I feel like as far as this season, she did really well.
Why not?
I don't know, because I'm still stuck on like what would her storyline be for next season. I definitely don't want to see her with Tobias, and then it's like, is her music
She has
gonna pick
a
up?
new boo I've seen on Instagram.
Oh, I know.
I don't know who this guy-
Versace Robe Bay or whatever. Black China's little old
Oh.
boo or whatever.
So he makes his way around with anything. and
Yes,
everything.
look. I don't know. If you got a
Stick my
coin
teeth.
and a storyline, I guess that's what he going for.
All right, so let's get into Keeley was so upset that Sierra wasn't there for her man, her husband, but she was with BK. However, Shooter had a baby on her.
Yeah.
Do you think it was Keeley's place to go so hard for Shooter?
Definitely not. Like, I agree with Sierra how she was like, mind the business that pays you, sis. Because she was just like all in the tea. And it was like, do you know the flavor? Like, you just all, like, you all in the mix and you don't know anything of what's going on. And it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, good. Of course, she was kind of still married to Shooter or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, Shooter done cheated on her. It was an alleged child in the situation. I would have did the same thing too.
I don't know. She said he blocked her, and then he said he was calling her. So
I'm wondering how true that is too. Because I'm like, how are you calling if you were blocked?
I
So,
don't understand what happened. But if it's a way for you to get in touch, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
DM, anything.
And they have
Snapchat.
kids together too. So how is she blocked?
Does she have actual kids with him, or did she adopt the stepchildren?
I feel like they have like one or two. Because I think Shooter has like 6 kids. And then, you know, one passed away. And then I think they at least have like 1 or 2 together.
I don't know. I don't really see her with the kids a lot. Maybe she could add that to the storyline, because I was kind
Okay,
of
yeah,
like,
because we don't ever see her being a mom.
I just want to get right into BK getting caught on camera about the Sierra situation, because
Yes.
it's like you left the Shooter situation because he got a woman pregnant. BK could have got this Joy girl pregnant, the way he was acting.
In that
on-
hotel
in-
room?
on-
Yes, look, that
and
was a
then he
mess.
did it on camera. Like, what are we doing here? Like, do we not know that the things are going to get... Hey, it might not be in the season. It might be the end of the season. It might be a little secret, hidden bloopers session. You never know, but it's going to come out. So why would you do that?
I don't know. BK a mess too. I don't even think he's trustworthy either. Says find a new man or just don't find one at all. Like, wait until
She
God
need a
sends you
break,
somebody.
right?
Yeah. I'm like, girl, give it a break.
So she needs time to find herself.
Definitely. I feel
Like-
like she should work on it, especially if you have kids in a business. I feel like you should put all your time and energy into that first. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like she's jumping in and out of relationships. And it's like, clearly these men are no good, sis. Like,
She's one of those people that can't be alone, I think.
I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know her.
We all have moments like that. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't see what the big deal about BK is, because he's showing the same signs of like, she done met like 3 different chicks. He didn't.
And then it was like BK was hanging out with Shooter too, so it's like, I feel like all of those men, Jock, BK, Shooter, they're all in the same boat. They all do the same things. Yes, definitely flock together. Yeah. Put them in a room with some fine women, they're going to hit on them, and something's going to happen at the end of the night. These men are not thinking about their wives and girlfriends back at home at all. They never do.
Oh,
it's been proven. The Kirks, the Benzinos, the Stevies. No. Throw them all away.
I don't even know what to say. Like, this season was so my favorite storyline. I would say it would just have to be Sierra and her mess, because it was like the most entertaining part. Like, she got people telling her in the beauty shop, like, these are your employees. Like,
the girl who do
it's
her
the
eyelashes.
juicy and stuff. She hit a girl with a purse. It's like,
that was the best moment of the season.
It's like, that was my favorite part. Yeah, seeing that, because you gotta have a good, come to Jesus moment.
Yeah, because security is always there. Like, you know what I mean? Breaking up the fights, and they're always like, they're in a quickness. And it was like, that was the one moment that Sierra got.
When you can connect, you made your moment. You made your mark.
Yeah, that was definitely her moment of fame, because
she connected hard.
I was like, oh my God, that belt buckle, like, woo.
It was a loud thump.
It was like, oh my God, I feel bad for her. I hope somebody on staff give her some ice for that, because that was embarrassing.
I wonder how much they get fined for because I think they get fined every time they fight.
I wonder. That would be kind of contradicting, though, because it's kind of like you guys put them in situations to fight. And so it's like, if I get into a fight and I actually hurt somebody, then it's like, wait, I got to take a pay cut?
Yeah, you got to take a pay cut.
That's interesting.
Because you got to hold your composure. Like, they going to put you in a situation, but you're supposed to hold it in.
How many people can hold it in when you got open bar, though? That liquid courage.
And then, now let's get into Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of open bar.
Tommy says the doctor can't diagnose her by looking at her and hearing her story, but by us looking at her and seeing her story, we can
diagnose her.
Yeah, you have a drinking problem. So
slightly.
I mean, it seems like she wants to accept it, and then she doesn't want to hear the truth because it's coming from an outside source.
I'm like, even those outside sources, though, wasn't he like a credible therapist? So it's like, I feel like at that point, he's probably seen so many people go down this path that it's like, you're pretty much showing the same signs of those other people, that it's like, you know what, clearly from people that I've done before and past experiences, I think you do have a drinking problem. She was like, man, you don't know me. Like, okay, Tommy, I think us as the audience have diagnosed you as you having a drinking problem, and you came to the reunion with an ankle monitor on. Like, what is that saying? Like, sis, you have a drinking problem. Period.
Now, about her and her family, like, it seems like Tommy has such a hot temper, but she is willing to, forgive and forget somewhat.
Yeah, I'm glad her family is in a good place now. Her and her sister, her mom kind of reconciled. So hopefully that stays. Like, you know what I mean? Hopefully next season we don't still see her and her mom calling each other the B word, because that's just like super inappropriate. But I mean, she did apologize. Like, hey, I don't want to give that impression that young girls should be disrespecting their mom. But she was like, that's the energy that I got back. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Didn't we see she just got arrested like last week?
Yes. So
I don't know how the transformation is happening, but I think she may just need to go to a facility, because I don't think
I agree.
This the way she's going about it, she's acknowledging it, but it's like she's not acknowledging it.
It's like she's trying to take her own route of doing like some self-rehabilitation, and it's like, I think you kind of need somebody else to step in and help you and coach you through these processes, because it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? Anybody battling addiction, it's definitely hard, but sis, you gotta want the help.
Yeah, and I think Spice was trying to genuinely help and just be that blunt friend, because you don't always need a yes man. It's like, Tommy, you're the bomb, you bad, whatever.
That's how everybody was on the cast too. Everybody like glorifies Tommy. Spice was like not here for it.
and then Spice is like, no, you late. You're late. You got me waiting on the pig. Like, she's not having it. So sometimes you need that friend, and I think that's the place Spice was coming, and Tommy is not being grateful and appreciative of that. She's not receiving it, and she kind of talked down on Spice, saying, oh, your videos are trash. But Spice is like, I got 77 million views.
Yeah. I was kind of backing up Spice on that one because one, she's kind of coming at her like her record deal and stuff. But one, everything that's done in Jamaica is totally different from what's done in the States. You know what I mean? So it's like she could be like huge over there, but it's like, you know, her coming over here, we have like 50 other states that have so many other talented people that she's like battling against. You know what I mean? So it's hard. But if she's still getting like 1 million views on videos, she got to be doing something right. But it's like, I'd be pissed off too if we having a whole video shoot and we trying to be professional and you tell me you late because you got a pig. Like, come on now.
but what Tommy was saying is, oh, you're such a big star. Why are you on Love and Hip Hop with us? So do you think that's bringing her brand down, or do you think that's gonna give her that extra push because she's already an established artist?
Yeah.
We don't know about like, you know, her record spins on the radio right now, but
I think it's giving her an extra push because I kind of feel like she's in that same boat as Amara La Negra from Love and Hip Hop Miami.
I haven't heard her music either.
Oh, I have. She's on iTunes. I'm like,
Really?
she's actually really good. Yeah, I like Amara. So I'm like, she kind of was in that same boat too. You know, coming from Miami and all that stuff and trying to like switch over because she does like a Latin crossover thing too. So I'm like, I feel like they're in the same boat. But Amara, like, I feel like her career is kind of taken off since she's been on Love and Hip Hop. So it's like, I don't know, Spice may have that same effect. But I don't know. Maybe a little tricky though because of the comments that she said. You know what I mean? Her like body shaming stuff that could bring her down a little notch. So it's like, I don't know. We'll have
so
to wait
you
and see.
think the exposure that a Love and Hip Hop or reality show brings to your career is like showing a different side of you, so it's easy to get caught up in.
Definitely, she could be getting good and bad exposure right now. I don't know.
Well,
Yes, definitely. Speaking of exposure, you guys, hey, AfterBuzzers, our network produces after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and more. There is no network that works harder to serve our television fans. But you guys, we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. And by subscribing to our YouTube channels, YouTube will suggest content that is tailor-made for you guys. And it'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't worry, because you guys can turn those off. Those are optional. So hit that subscribe button now, you guys, for this channel, and check out all of our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. And let us know you did so in the comments so we can thank you guys. And for now, thank you guys for being the best fans and helping us be the ESPN of TV talk. Me and V are also featured on other shows. Basketball-wise, we have the Grand Hustle starting Thursday. So yeah, you guys have to come back and check us out.
Oh, yes. So make sure you like and comment right now. We can shout you guys out. I want to hear what your favorite scene or just your favorite storyline, your favorite addition to the show. Who do you like? Who do you want to keep? Who do you think should be getting out of there? Let me know. Leave a comment right now. We're in the live chat. So, I mean, this season, I don't even know where we can start to help them come up with new storylines.
I don't know either. Everything has just been so dry and recycled.
I think we should help them. So, Rasheeda and Kirk, what do you think they could do to spice it up?
Get divorced. Finally get divorced. Go to like the people's court so we can see it on TV. Just see.
We need a long drawn out like trial, like OJ Simpson versus.
That's like, and then we just need to see Rasheeda come on top with the house, the kids, the money, all of that, and just Kirk just.
She don't have it in her to do it. She can't.
We know she don't, but it's all right. I just needed her to just come to an agreement to co-parent and leave Kirk in the dust. Let Kirk do what he do best, and that's sleeping with other women.
Stevie J and Mimi, what do we want to see from that?
I kind of want to see them, like, I don't know, do something together. Like, they kind of started the music production team, but it's like, I feel like they need to just come together and actually really execute this, because it was like the people that they tried to bring in, it was like Estelita, she ended up sleeping with Stevie, that went all downhill. Then they tried to bring in just Brittany, she wasn't trying to sign the contract. Then he tried to bring in Erica, she didn't know how to sing or sign the contract. It was just too much, and they couldn't even get their production company off the ground. So I'm like, they need to get it together.
Stevie has an addiction as well. He has a sex addiction.
Oh,
because
for sure.
Why do you have to sleep with all of your artists? I don't understand.
And none of their songs have ever broke. Like,
Can we put him in rehab also? That'll be a good storyline. Stevie goes to rehab for sex addiction.
Yeah, that'll be funny. That'll be funny.
I think
somebody needs to turn that into a show. Like, True Life,
J.
I'm addicted to sex. Stevie edition. Stevie J edition.
Okay. Tokyo, Tobias. Do we want them back?
No, we don't. That whole
nobody. What? Not even Tokyo by herself.
Tokyo, we can see. I don't know. I feel like if her music takes off, we can bring her back. But if not, I'm like, that whole best friend, go best friend, that song is old and washed.
When did that come out?
Like, I feel like 2016, 15 maybe.
That's
like
best friend, that's
that was see, I like Young Thug's version better, and that wasn't even like the real one.
Did he get it from her?
I think so. I don't know. There was kind of like some controversy on that, like that he kind of stole that whole "go best friend" line or whatever from her, but you didn't do nothing with it, like, because that song wasn't popping. Young Thug made it popping.
Okay, Sierra BK Shooter.
Sierra can come back. I'd actually want to see Sierra back, but we can leave BK and Shooter out of it. I just feel like she needs to come back with a storyline like, hey, I'm doing this for my kids now. My business is flourishing. We'll see. But yeah, leave the men out of it. She don't need another man in her storyline.
Young Jock, because I feel like him, Mimi.
He'll definitely be back. And I think this time he'll be back in his hair salon. I think like most of the gossip is probably going to take place in his hair salon.
And it's going to be him and Sierra versus each other. Like
Sierra just need to take her business over there.
Battle of the shops. I don't know. Carly and Jock.
They might be dating again. But I don't know, because Jock, remember Jock has like 4 or 5 different baby mamas, a bunch of kids. Remember he tried to have that whole sit down with Kay or whatever her name was, the little realtor, and that was just like a horrible thing. So I'm like, I don't know if Carly wants to get back in that mess.
But she's dealing with him. Like they like,
flirt a lot.
Secretly were like doing things with each other. Like
on the side of the building. I don't know. We'll see. They may get a little taste of each other next season. Who knows? That could be her next storyline, just to keep Jock around. You know what I mean?
Do y'all have any suggestions for some new storylines for the cast? Because I think they need it. I mean, take notes from Love and Hip Hop. Hollywood, that's coming up next. I can't wait for that. So
yeah, clearly it seems like people making up storylines. We're gonna have to get into that next week about Tierra Marie. A lot of news and gossip already for next week.
Get into it, girl. Tell us about the news and gossip you have right now.
Yes, you guys, speaking of news and gossip, so this week an article came out saying that the percentages for the show actually dropped 25% for Love and Hip Hop since like 2012, you guys. So I'm like, what? I guess it's been booming, having Jocelyn and Stevie J's storyline on there, and I guess this time that she was not around, the ratings were really down, but I can believe it.
When did she leave? Was it 2012 she left?
No, she actually left, I think, last season. I think last season was when she just finally was like, no, Mona, I'm over it, blah, 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 don't call me no more, don't do anything. So I'm like, now I'm like, but a lot of people have actually been like in our comments and like even online just looking, a lot of people wanted to see Jocelyn. She got a lot of fans out there.
Yeah, I think that's why we were trying to help them get new storylines, because they need to refreshen who do we think someone that we could have on the show, like an addition
to like replace her?
Not Jocelyn, but just a good addition to the show, period, that could spice it up a little bit.
I kind of feel like one of the Migos need to be on there.
Ooh, Offset and Cardi B. Come back, Cardi B, come back in ATL. That'll be dope.
Fun. That'll be funny, because, Migos is from ATL, so it's like, ooh, that'll be interesting. Or like Takeoff or somebody, you know what I mean? Like dive into the lives of them. Let's see.
Yeah.
And that's a little Atlanta rapper.
I think Migos, they're kind of big, though.
They are too big. I don't know if they want to sacrifice their careers yet.
Yeah. Cardi B, though, with Offset, like a little cameo,
I wonder if she'd go back. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it would like boost the ratings because she's back on it, or if it would like kind of drop her career a little bit.
Not to be fighting and stuff. Just show a little culture.
Yeah.
All that.
That's funny. I forgot that's her daughter's name now.
Yeah. I saw this little meme, and it was like a girl dressed up like Cardi and a guy looking like Offset, and then they just were like doing
pretending like they were like acting like parents. Yeah.
Yes, that was so funny.
That girl sounds exactly like Cardi.
Yeah, I don't know who she is. I gotta look her up again.
She may be a newest little Instagram star.
I don't know. I think everybody just wants to get a piece of Cardi B right now.
Definitely. She's a hot commodity, though.
Yeah. So, what predictions do we have for next season 8?
Ooh.
And now, your Afterbuzz TV.
Hopefully, I kind of predict that we'll see Jessica Dime and her baby. I think they'll actually come on and feature her back on there.
She needs to come back because, I don't know. I think it's almost like she needs to protect her peace too, because who else has a baby that she can even bond with?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Besides Jasmine.
And Jocelyn, look.
She can't bond.
But like, maybe she'll be on WeTV with Jocelyn's new show.
I think she's coming back. I just don't know how she would fit in. Who else is having a kid?
Yeah, I don't know. She may reconnect with Carly again. They may, be a little little girls, mean girls around the town.
We don't want Carly raising nobody's kids, a daughter especially. No, thank you.
I don't know, but I'm like, we'll see. I kind of think they'll bring back like the OGs. It'll be like Ja, Carly, probably Rasheeda still, because she just is still forever holding on to the storyline. It'll be like Mimi, probably Mimi and another love interest if she's still not with Tay or Ty or whatever her name is.
Ty hasn't even come back. Where is she going?
Probably doing her own thing at this point. What do you think?
I don't know if anything's real anymore.
I don't either.
Like, how much of this season do you think is real, and how much do you think is recreated, reconstructed, scripted things that, you know, are trying to keep our interest, but it's not really doing it.
I don't know, because I'm like, I have to tune into it, you know, because we're like our panel for it. But yeah, Atlanta have to come with something bigger next season, because this season was just real dry for me.
So New York, ATL, Hollywood, which one?
In Miami.
In Miami, which one's your favorite so far?
Hollywood, for sure. I liked Miami, too. I was vibing with Miami. They had cool little storylines and diving into Trina and all of that stuff and Trick Daddy. But yeah, I think Hollywood's like my favorite. Only because it's like, it's so easy to like relate to everything that's going on. It's like, I was at that event. Like, I've seen that happen. I've been on that street before. So yeah, I don't know. And then everybody out here, you can't be real fake, because it's like, we see everybody at events and red carpets and stuff. So it's like, we'll definitely call you out on stuff this season, you guys.
We hope we have you in the studio also. So
definitely
be sure to, you know, come through, check us out, tell us your side of the stories. You know, they don't necessarily give you that luxury, because they kind of like edit and make you look bad sometimes.
Definitely.
So we give you the platform to speak your mind. So definitely come on here and tell us all about it.
Yeah,
you know,
so have to stay tuned for that one.
Yes, exclusives. So yeah, I mean, this episode, I mean, I don't even know where to go with Tommy and the pig. She's saying the pig is getting evicted. And that was so gross. She's like, the pig.
I used to want a little miniature pig, and then now I'm just like, because I thought they were cute, but I'm like, at this point, I couldn't know, because they're going to grow up to be like big as hell. And I'm just like, I couldn't take care of no pig. I barely eat pork as it is, so I'm like...
I do not eat pork, and a poor pig, I don't know why that's even part of her
animal cruelty. Like, pigs
Right.
aren't supposed to be in like little homes and apartments and stuff, especially living in LA. No, they need to be on a farm somewhere.
I don't know. I'm just trying to find a resolution for everyone on the show.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone else to have beef. I really hope Tommy and Spice can get it together, because the song was actually hot. Were you feeling?
Yeah, remember last week we were popping. Like, that song
Yeah.
was bumping. But yeah, I don't know. They might not, because I feel like they're two like alpha women personalities. So I don't think they will. And then Tommy is just kind of like a whatever type of girl. So
No,
like,
she's going in on Spice, like saying her videos are trash. Like,
she was hitting her below the belt. I wouldn't deal with Tommy no more either. And Spice got 2 kids in her record label, record deal or whatever that she need to worry about. So
I don't know.
it is what it is. I just hope and pray that Tommy gets the help that she needs, because I'm like, she's too young and beautiful to even be going down that path of like being an like alcoholic, you know? And it's like not getting the proper help. Like, sis, seek the help.
Okay. We didn't get to see Jasmine this episode, but we want
Jasmine's not coming back. We already figured out Kirk's the dad. He already met the baby. The baby, you know, I don't know if she's going to be around Rasheeda, but she said eventually in the long run. But yeah, you done already said what you had to say, got it off your chest. It's time for you to go. Thank you for your services.
Goodbye. Okay, Keeley.
She's not coming back.
And Blue Da Vinci.
They're not coming back. Neither is her other Hibachi. Yeah, I'm like hibachi, kebabs,
Goodbye.
whatever.
Coochie coo.
I don't even know why they brought him on for the last 2 minutes of the reunion, like to say what? That he wasn't
needs
mad
some
that Blue Da Vinci was
replacements.
no, yeah, come on now.
We need some replacements. I don't know who they're gonna be.
There's a bunch of people in Atlanta. Go find at least a couple of them. Bring some Real Housewives on or something. Like, I don't know. Somebody.
No, they were trying to say Mona offered Kenya, but Kenya wouldn't fit on there.
No, I wouldn't know. Housewives is where she needs to stay at. I couldn't see her on Love and Hip Hop. That's
I'm
weird.
like, who in Atlanta would be good for Love and Hip Hop?
I'm telling you, they just need to get like a rapper from Atlanta or something. Like, get a Migo, one of them. Like, it don't have to be the whole group. But
Oh,
at least
like
get,
Rene'e. Oh, but she's on Grown Up Hip Hop.
yeah, she's on Grown Up. Oh, but she actually signed, I think, not to come back.
Oh.
So yeah, that's actually a news for them. But yeah, I don't think Rene'e is going back to that
I
one.
don't think she'll go to another reality show.
Yeah, she may not. It's too much family legacy stuff that's
Yeah,
been going
we need
on.
someone. We need some casting.
We'll see what Mona and Stephanie come up with next season.
Well, I don't know. What else do you have on this episode? Because I'm done.
We can get
with
rid of
this.
Mama D too. Yeah, I'm like, at this
Mama
point,
D ain't going nowhere.
I wonder if they'll bring up Scrap and Bambi, you know, because they're about to have a baby boy. So we'll see if they actually come back next season too. But
Are they staying in Atlanta or Miami?
Oh, I forgot. Somebody actually did say that they live in Miami right now, but I don't know because he was, you know, he made his little cameo on Miami. So
With Shay.
yeah, we'll see. That'll actually be
Why
interesting.
do
But I
they-
feel like he'll stay on the franchise. I don't know if it's going to be Atlanta or Miami, but I think he'll stay on the franchise.
Why do they keep getting caught like flip flopping on camera? Like
These
you know
storylines,
you're
girl.
getting filmed.
Their storylines.
You gonna just cheat on your girl on camera?
Sacrificing their dignity, girl. It's a lot of people doing it for a check, a quick check. A few $1,000s, what, to help pay your rent?
I
That's
need a
expensive.
fake relationship. Somebody out there. Okay. Anybody in the group chat got anything to say? What they got to say?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Nobody's
So-
really here today.
Let's give our closing remarks about the show.
I'm like, Quavo, wrap it up then. Yeah, because I'm ready for this to go. Ooh, thank you. It was a nice run, but I'm ready for it to be over, and I'm so glad it's over.
I feel the same way. I feel like, you know, it was lackluster.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Just lingering.
Yeah, it
A
was a
bad taste
couple
in
of
your
like
mouth.
the whole rodeo. It was just like
Boring. Sleep. Just falling asleep.
We gotta
over
go on
here.
a trip. We gotta fight. I got cheated on again.
Several different times. I'm over it.
Can we find a faithful man storyline? That would be great. Who
That
do
would
we-
be.
Who do we
I don't know
have
who's
that
gonna
could
do it though, but
Who do we have out there that could fill that up? I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody who's willing to go to Atlanta and be faithful, but we'll see. We shall see.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. We are wrapping up for this season 7. Season 8, I hope you come better than ever. Like refreshing it up for us, but we're gonna get right into Love and Hip Hop
Yes.
Atlanta. I am your host, Miss Conversation. I'm sorry, not Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It's coming next week. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Peace. You can find me on Instagram at Conversation Peace or Twitter, MISS Combo Peace.
Yes, it's time to pack our bags and leave Atlanta and catch a flight to LA, y'all. So we'll be in LA next week covering Hollywood. I'm your girl, Kayla Rene'e. You can find me on Instagram at @the_Kayla Rene'e. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you so much.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Afterbuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the Afterbuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterbuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of Afterbuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.